Hi, it's Lucy for Bringer Light Tarot. I'm here to do your April general monthly read. I'm going to pull 5 cards for this read. The first card is the topic of the month. The second card is how the month will start. The third is the main challenge of the month. The fourth is the solution to the challenge. And the fifth is how the month will end. These are general reads, so if they resonate, grab it. If they don't resonate, I say discard it. If little bits resonate, I say grab those little bits. And yes, it's a general read. So let's start. So I'm going to pick a card for topic of the month. I am a terrible shuffler, so please forgive me. All right. And then the next one was the how the month will start. Oh, excellent. And the third one is the main challenge of the month. And the fourth one is the solution to the challenge. Excellent. And the fifth one is how the month will end. One flew out. Excellent. Excellent. So, the topic of the month is, I got this kind of like, is the Page of Pentacles. I got this in the, not this particular card, but I got a similar type of energy in the other read. And what I'm getting with the Page of Pentacles is, I say this almost every month, but it's kind of true, is I feel like something new's coming in, new money, little bits of new money, and it's just being wise and learning to be wise with those little bits of new money. It might be a little bit of a surprise kind of money, or maybe you've put money into something and you're going to start seeing the payback of that money come back. And I really feel like Spirit is saying, like, it's with this new money, you knew how to budget your old money and knew what to do with your old money. But the money that you regularly get in with this new money, it might be a little bit like, what do I do with it? Do I spend it? Do I save it? Do I throw that? And I feel like Spirit will guide each one of you on how to use it, but it's really leading into Spirit, really asking Spirit for wisdom, because Spirit will allow that money to grow in the best way possible when you ask Spirit and trust your intuition on it. I feel like there's like a temptation, when you're a teenager and you get your allowance, to kind of blow it right away. And I feel like this is not to be blown, that this is a learning thing and it's new money. And it doesn't mean you can't spend it on yourself or whatever, but it's just spending it wisely, getting the best bang for your buck. And that's what I feel like the topic of the month is for you, is just watching your finances, enjoying the new little bits that come in and stuff like that, but just being really wise about it and really asking yourself, what do I need and what do I want? If I want that, am I going to use it? Or is it just kind of something that's kind of getting my whim right now? And asking you those questions, is it going to be something I use for long term? So, that's the topic of the month. Just being wise with your money, learning how to handle that new money if you're making a little bit of extra money, stuff like that. So how the month will start is, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is sitting pretty. Happy families around you, having a good time. We had a long weekend. I just feel like house getting it organized. Nice and refreshing start. And that's the feeling I get, is like this refreshing, nice little break. Some of you guys might have taken the 2 weeks off to go on holidays with your kids or whatever, that they're on half term. But I feel like this feeling of this energy is just really, really nice and refreshing. It feels needed. It feels like January and February and March were quite long. for some of you, and that this time off, this time with family, this time with friends, this time to just refresh, rejuvenate, kind of get your bearings, get rooted again, start to look at your life and be thankful for what you have, and yeah, just that feeling of like kind of getting your life back on track in a way, after maybe just working so much and working so hard that you really haven't had time to do much of anything. So that's the feeling, and that's the start I get for this one, the 10 of Pentacles. Now it's interesting, the main challenge of the month is I get the Fool, and the Fool is a fresh start, but I feel, or a change. I feel like it's a change, something new coming along. And I feel for some, there's like a fear in that. And that's where this challenge is that there's this fear of the unknown, this fear of a fresh start. People do, even though you've been on holiday or you've gotten some time off and you've had Easter break and all this kind of stuff, I'm getting this feeling like, that there's a settlement in the routine, and spirit wants to bring something new and exciting into your life, and but you may not know what the outcome of that's going to be. It might be an idea, or someone's come to you and said, let's do this, and you're just like, and there's like this fear holding you back. But I really feel like spirit is saying, like let's push through that fear, because behind that fear, on the other side of that fear, can be remarkable things that you never knew existed. And that's really the whole point of the Fool's card, is just trusting that this, you don't see the path, but you kind of step off the cliff and you just do it, and walk past get past the fear, and remarkable things can be shown to you. So it's this feeling like something new is going to come up, or you want to do something new, or something's been nagging at you to do new, but you've got this fear behind it. You're really fearful of going into this endeavor. It could even be a friendship. It could be like a new job. Yeah, there's just lots of different possibilities, because this is a general read, but it's this feeling of, yeah, this fear is holding you back. This fear has come in at the thought of doing something different, something new, something out of the ordinary of your routine. So that's going to be the challenge of the month. Now, the solution to the challenge is quite cool. It's the Chariot. And to me, that just says, move forward, go through the fear, push through the fear. I'm going to be a little bit honest. I was a person that suffered massive anxiety, like crippling. And some people have known me back in those days, about 20 years ago. Crippling anxiety, where I couldn't function in life almost because it was so crippling. And I've really learned to step past that fear in my life, because some fear is real. Like someone coming at you with a knife, that's fear, that's real. But when you don't know what's going to happen, like you don't know what's that dance class, what's going to be there, whatever, that fear is not real. It's from trauma. It's from lack of self-worth, lack of self-confidence, and I really feel like spirit is saying, let's push past that. Let's work through it too. The horses are really cool, because I look at them as like light and dark, right? Let's look at the shadow. What shadow is holding you back from doing those new things? Let's look at this. Let's get that healed so that you can go forward. You are in control of the horses. You are in control of your life. Fear doesn't have to control your life. And I feel like that's a real thing this month, is that fear is going to be controlling some of your guys' life, and that you're not stepping out into what you truly could be, because you're like, most of you guys that listen to this are amazing people, and it's stepping out into your true heart. And there's just this fear of like, what will people think? What will become of me? Will I lose my friends? Or will this happen? Or will that happen? And it's all these what ifs, right? And yeah, maybe some of them will happen, but maybe they're not going to be as big as you think. Or maybe because you step out into your path and you realize that path is so important to you that none of that even matters anymore. And I know I had that, where for years and years and years, I wanted to do this kind of thing. And it was like, well, what will people think of me? What if people come against me? What if it, you know what if? I love this path, so I'm going to walk down it. It means so much more to me being free to do what I want to do than what people think of me. And but it took me years to come to that, years and years and years to come out of that closet of of my spirituality. So, it's looking at the darker side, and the darker sides, I think it looks dark because the dark always looks bigger, but when you actually really look at it, it's not that bad. And just going, what are you all about? Why am I scared? Where is this anxiety coming from? Where is this fear coming from? I give it a name, a face, everything, so I can almost befriend it, if that makes sense. And it's befriending that horse so that you guys can work together instead of trying to go against, because fear wants to go that way. And then the true self, the true you, wants to go this way. But when the two integrate and you realize that the fear isn't that strong. Also, it can be an ally when it's used correctly. Does that make sense? It can be an ally, but the two can integrate and you can go forward. So that's really what I'm saying about that is look, anxiety, fear, what's holding you back? Really look at it, really befriend it, love it, and it will integrate into you and you will become stronger and you are the one, you are in control of your life. Okay. Fear is not, he is not in control of your life. So that's the solution to the challenge. Now, for the last card, how will the month end? Well, I look at the month ending as the Eight of Pentacles we've got. Where the Eight of Pentacles is a lovely card. It's like you're not quite yet at the Ten of Pentacles, which you were at the beginning of the month. So, which is that enjoying and that, but you are enjoying your feast. I see her as really relaxed, sitting at her table, enjoying her life, enjoying her time. And so, I feel like when you get past that fear, what a relaxation, even here on earth, like not just in your emotional being, um, which is the cups. You also have it in the swords, which is your mental health. You'll be relaxed, but also because you're so relaxed inside, your outer world will change. And because you're happy and doing what you want to do and doing what makes you happy, your outer world will change for the better so much more. Your tribe will be able to come towards you and come into your life because you're being true to yourself. And when you're being true to yourself, you find true people. That's me done for the April read. I hope that resonates. I hope that builds you up. Yes, again, this Saturday I'm going to be at the Witches Fair, which is run by Mitch Garlington. It's from 11 to 4:30. It's in Lee Community Hall, I believe, in Westbury. It's on my page, Bringer Light, on my Facebook page, and it's also on my personal page. I would love to see you there. I would, if you want to do a reading, I advise pre-booking. But you're more than welcome to come down on the day and sign yourself in for a reading. There's going to be some marvelous readers there, some marvelous therapies there. And some marvelous shops. It will be a fantastic day. It's free entry. So I say, come along, let's enjoy ourselves and enjoy yourself. And yeah, I'd love to see you there. Also, if you'd like a private read, I do private reads by Zoom. Please contact me via my Bringer of Light page and or my personal page if you know me personally. I would be absolutely honored to do a read for you. You take care. You have a lovely month of April. I'm looking forward to it. Lots of love. Bye.